Our coverage tonight here on Endeavor Communications brings us to the tank at Eminence High School. The Cloverdale Clovers at 4-3 come in to visit the Eminence Eels at 1-6. Sean Walker, Pete Gasho here to call the game for you this evening as part of our coverage by IHSAA girls basketball action. We appreciate you tuning in, whether you're watching this live online at mtcsports.net or on the tape-delayed replay here on Endeavor Communications Channel 3. We appreciate you tuning in. WeEndeavor.com is their website. Make sure you go check them out. They offer a little bit of everything for your needs. Petey, tonight's game, matchup, Cloverdale Clovers. We got the Eminence Eels on the other side of the court. The last couple of years when these two teams have played, it's gotten a little bit lopsided. It could get out of hand tonight if Eminence doesn't come in and do some things very well early on. But they've got some pretty decent players this year ready to step up to the challenge.
Exactly. They need to just, get out there and defend the ball and, try to get in a shooter's face. Try to make this an ugly game, and make it something that they can compete to and just grind it out.
And it doesn't help things either that tonight for the Eminence Eels, Taja Davis will be out. She's out with an injury. So she was actually slated to be in the starting lineup according to Coach coming into the game, but she was hurt the other night. She will not play now here in this one. So stepping into that starting role for her will be Paige Morgan, who is a freshman guard here for this team, but does a good job coming off the bench. She's just going to have to do it in a starting role here tonight.
Those are big shoes to fill, especially coming in as a freshman. So that'll be, a lot of work for her. But you got to get in there and play sometime. What better opportunity, to do it right now.
Let's look at the schedules and what brought us to this point. First up will be the Cloverdale Clovers. And we mentioned a minute ago, they're 4-3 on the season. They started off with a win at North Central by 2 points. Lost a tough one there at Sullivan. And then bounced back with a couple wins in a row, then a couple losses in a row. So inconsistency right now really the theme for Cloverdale. They win some, they lose some, sitting right there around that 500 mark, hoping to get another victory tonight, put them 2 games over 500.
Yeah, that'd be big for them right there. What's nice, I really like this. We've done now a few games. It's really nice to be able to look at their schedule and start looking at some of those teams that we were starting to recognize, like South Putnam and Turkey Run there and Greencastle. So it's neat to see those teams, and start to become familiar with them.
Absolutely. You've got Owen Valley on there too, another familiar team from the area.
I overlooked them.
On the other side for the Eminence Eels, again, we told you they're 1-6, coming off of a loss to Greenwood Christian, but Providence, Christian Ray there, they got the win, 34-31 is a 3-point victory. The big thing for them is scoring. If you look down there in the score column for them, 15, 9, 9, 4, 15, 15, they just can't seem to get over that plateau. The one game they did, they won. So that could be a factor tonight.
You got to have somebody step up and be able to hit those shots, get loose, from the defense, screen well, and, of course, you got to make your free throws.
Let's talk about our impact players tonight. Who are the players that are going to have to make a big impact tonight for both of these teams to be successful?
You got the junior guard, Kimmy Winders. They're 11 points and 7.2 rebounds. She wears the jersey number 32. And Shania Wood, 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. She's a senior. She wears number 33.
Now, for Shania, it was one of those situations for her that this is her first game back since, I believe, her sophomore year.
Oh, really?
She played it her sophomore year, went down to injury. I think she hurt her knee. I'll try to get those notes for you best I can and get that. Yeah, she started as a freshman, I'm sorry, Pete, and has not played since. She had an ACL tear the second game of her sophomore year, and that followed surgeries on both legs, and then they found that she had a condition in those knees that they had to get fixed. So her being able to come back now as part of her senior year, really hadn't played much since a freshman. So a good job of being able to develop your game while not being able to play and contributing there. 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals.
Amazing to what they do now with these young kids and how they're able to rebound like that. Although she hadn't played, for such a long time, here she is. She's coming back as a senior. She's averaging 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals, and that's big for this team.
Yeah, she is the lone senior on this team. So you got a lone senior there that really hasn't played since her freshman year and asked to be a leader on the team and stepped right in the role and doing a fantastic job so far. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about our X Factor and our keys to victory. Stay tuned. You're watching girls basketball right here on MTC Sports, presented by Endeavor Communications.
Endeavor Communications has been your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. By providing crystal clear voice service, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security systems to help keep your family safe, and IT services for home and business, Endeavor continues to be the leader of technology in our communities. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about all Endeavor services.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe.
Would it be okay if I sat here?
Is she serious? Whatever. New girl.
Words can't bring me down.
Reaching out. Pass it on.
So don't you bring me
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications, we protect what you cherish most.
Welcome back here on our pregame show brought to us by Endeavor Communications. Again, visit them online at www.weendeavor.com. It's a portion of the pregame show that has brought us to our keys to victory. Right, our keys to victory, again, brought to us by Endeavor Communications. Petey, what do the girls on both teams need to do to be successful?
For both teams tonight, number one is turnovers. That's really big here tonight, especially when this team has struggled against this Cloverdale team. So turnovers are going to be really big. Got to take care of the ball. Got to make good, clean passes. Got to screen well. And then number two is tempo. Cloverdale's going to want to push that tempo up here tonight because they know how the last 2 years have been. So they're going to want to take it to them. And then that leads us to number three, which is team defense for the Eels here. It's going to take every one of these 5 girls that are on the floor here tonight to step up, stay in the face of those shooters, and guard them, to come out with a victory here tonight.
I love it. What about our X Factor? Who's going to step up tonight and be that key element for their team to be successful?
For the Cloverdale Clovers, Bailey Stevens. She's the senior guard, wears number 3, 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals this season.
Yeah, Bailey off to a great start on her senior year. Again, Cloverdale sitting at 4-3, but Bailey a huge part of why they've got those 4 wins with 10 points per game. That's going to do it for our pregame show. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get your starting lineups, we'll get your officials, we'll get tipped off and get this basketball game underway. You're watching girls basketball right here on Endeavor Communications.
Are you a fan of exciting action, great sporting atmosphere, and good displays of sportsmanship?
I am definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value. Are you a fan of amazing spirit, incredible drama, and affordable ticket prices?
I'm definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value.
Hey, check it out.
When it gets cold, feels like the end. There's no place to go, I won't give in. No, I won't give in. Keep holding on, 'cause we'll make it through, we'll make it.
Endeavor eTechs provides outstanding IT and computer-related services for your home or business. Whether you need a simple home PC tune-up or a large-scale network installation for your business or your municipality, Endeavor eTechs is your final destination for all of your IT needs. Maintenance agreements are available and services open to members and non-members alike. Call 1-877-524-9109 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
Tell me what can I do today?
Hey, let me get that for you.
Everybody needs a helping out. If that ain't what it's all about, tell me what.
Thank you, young man.
What can I
No problem.
What can I do today?
Courtesy. Pass it on.
I got it.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
New from Endeavor Communications, a hometown telephone provider for over 60 years, Business Phone Solutions, making businesses accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. Increase your office efficiencies while reducing costs with a reliable phone system that delivers superior voice clarity and convenient calling features. Endeavor Business Phone Solutions offers a low set monthly fee and a reliable nationwide IP network for businesses of any size. Call today for a free quote at 1-844-3-HOSTED.
Welcome back here to Eminence High School as the starting lineups are underway. We'll take a look at those. First up for the Cloverdale Clovers. It'll be Bailey Stevens, Peyton Dorsett, Kimmy Winders, Laura Worthington, and Haley Ham. They're coached by Matthew Langan, 20-49 overall record. On the other side of the court, for the Eminence Eels and the home team, you got J.D. Smile, Morgan Hall, Shania Wood, Paige Morgan, and Jordan Teeters. Head coach Jim Porter. Now we'll have our national anthem. Great rendition of the national anthem here by the Eminence Eels and their pep band.
Always love to hear the schools that have their pep bands come in, play the national anthem, and then or they have a senior or a group, a choir, come in and sing it.
Our officials for tonight's broadcast: James Chadwick, Rodney Idlewine, and Darby Senders. You know what's awesome is I looked up at the pep band is they have an all-white tuba. Did you see that thing?
Yeah.
That thing is we're going to have to get a shot of that before this game is over. I know it's behind where we're set up, but we're going to have to figure out a way to get a shot of that on the broadcast. The tip is handled. Looked like Eminence was going to come out with it for a minute. Cloverdale's got it. First basket is up and good. And that's Haley Ham. She's on the scorebook early for Cloverdale. They immediately come out with pressure. Wood trying to break that pressure, and here's the first turnover. Bailey Stevens looks down low, shot up, and she's going to be fouled.
Almost looked like she got away with a walk, but I think she got fouled before that.
Kimmy Winders will go to the free throw line. See who the foul is officially on. It's on number 12, so that's going to be on Morgan Hall. Winders' first free throw attempt is up and good. The 59% free throw shooter on the year. As I was looking down the roster, Cloverdale does a great job from the free throw line. Many shooters up over that 70% plateau. Second one off the mark.
Tell you what, when it comes down to crunch time, those will pay off.
Cloverdale quicker to the basketball. Winders with it out top.
Oh, wide open. Nice little hoop shot.
Right down the lane goes Worthington. Right down the baseline goes Worthington. She'll have her first basket of the night. Another steal from Cloverdale.
Yep. Full court pressure.
We talked about at the top of the telecast, the keys to victory, being able to limit your turnovers and take care of the basketball. And so far, nothing happening on the other end. Winders again with a bucket.
Got 3 turnovers. Here comes more pressure again. Eels are going to have to find a way to break this.
Nice bounce pass there. There's going to be a rebound by Eminence. Be for Paige Morgan. And she's the freshman that got put into the starting lineup tonight after the injury to Tasha Davis.
Bailey Stevens picked up her first foul. over the back.
For Eminence, a lot of youth. So, you know, it's a building thing. You're trying to build up your program, obviously. A lot of youth to build around here.
Sure, one senior, 3 juniors, and a couple sophomores, and then you got 4 freshmen. So, you know, you have a team that you can build.
Good pass into the middle there. Swinging back around the perimeter.
Now, if you're the Eels here, you know, you just want to take your time. Again, make this thing ugly, and just, you know, try to get them to play your game. Try to keep that, you know, I'd be trying to keep the score as low as I can.
Absolutely.
You know, if I could hold the ball for, you know, 4 minutes, I would. And just find that shot. Just work that defense.
No shot clock here in Indiana basketball.
You got to be careful, though, not to do that. Again, those little mistakes like that, don't force it.
Bailey Stevens the other end, and she's got a bucket.
That was one of those things where you really got to take care of the ball. You don't want to force anything. Let the shot come to you.
9-0 early is your score. Another steal. This shot up and good.
It's like a volleyball shot there.
We're going to get our first time out of the game. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll step aside as well. Cloverdale up early in this one. 11-0 your score. Will be back in a minute.
I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike 1. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike 2. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike 3. Wow. I'm the greatest pitcher in the world! Yes!
Optimism. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Coming back out of the timeout here at Eminence High School. 11-0 Cloverdale. Pete, we talked coming into this one. We feared the last couple of years when these two teams have met back in 2012-13. It was a 61-9 victory by Eminence. Last year, 74-22. Already 11-0 in this one.
Sure. Yeah. And again, like we was saying earlier, you know, make this an ugly game. You know, hold the ball as much as you can. But you got to make good passes. Yeah, that was a good call.
You know, the problem with the zone at times is not only does it turn you over, but a lot of times it causes you to speed up, which is not what you have to do. You still have time to get it across the half-court line. And you get a lot of players that want to try to throw over the top of the zone or throw through it when bounce passes would be probably a better option. And there's
Wow.
a nice jumper right there by Bailey Stevens.
Yeah, that was a pretty shot. Bailey Stevens just stopped and popped, and they looked good all the way.
Knocked away, but Eminence keeps a hold of it. Contact on this end, no foul.
Right idea.
Stevens, pop. Knocks it down again. 6 points early for Bailey.
He's on fire.
All with the basketball now. Back over to Morgan. Nye in the middle of the floor. And again, that's where it's throwing it over the top. A ball fake. The defense is playing aggressive right now. Another shot for Stevens. 8 points here in the first quarter. 17-0 your score. This one poked away.
Fight for those. Got to watch that double team. You know it's going to come. Somebody needs to adjust and come back and help out. It's going to come every time.
Clovers will take the basketball literally right in front of us. Got good floor seats tonight. If I could only figure out a way to get this at like the Lakers or something, or even here,
You gotta see
the Pacers, you know.
I was checking out Peyton Dorsett, her arms. I think she's hit the weight room a little bit.
Got some guns.
Yeah.
Stevens hasn't missed very much tonight. That jumper just off, out of bounds off Cloverdale. Be Eminence basketball. Rebound. Morgan Hall's a player. Looks very familiar to me, and I think it's because we covered that volleyball game here at Eminence High School. That was the infamous tornado siren night. I think Morgan was a volleyball player on that team.
Ooh, wow, they got her for traveling, but definitely was hit with the body quite a few times there trying to drive into the hoop.
I think once you beat the press down, Cloverdale's still being aggressive. Little ball fakes, back screens, things of that nature would be very vital tonight. Long-range jump shot off the mark. Good fight there underneath by Eminence. Stevens.
Wow, right
Gets it to go
place,
again.
right time. Bailey Stevens.
Double figures now with 10.
Tighten it up.
Going to work it around the perimeter. At this point in time, just getting a shot on goal would be huge.
Yeah. But take your time here. Take your time.
Winders with the steal, heading the other way. Nice pass to Stevens. 12 points now. Bailey, Stevens, 12 points, and it's hustle plays right now. It's getting back down the floor, running, being active on defense. This one going to be knocked away, and Stevens comes out with the steal.
Good pass.
Throw ahead. There you go.
Yeah, Peyton Dorsett. Nice layup right in. We'll get another timeout.
He's got 4 points. 23-0 now your score. Going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Our 30-second timeouts tonight brought to us by Endeavor eShield Security. Provides security protection for your home or business, powered by quality Honeywell products. Endeavor eShield helps protect what you cherish most, providing burglary and intrusion detection, fire, smoke, and carbon monoxide protection, flood detection, video monitoring, home and energy management.
Endeavor Television has done a realignment of their channels. Some of the channels are changing, but they're kind of going to the channels are based on genre. So if you got your sports channels, you're going to find all your sports channels together, all your news channels together, all your locals. You know, you try to group those things together, makes it a lot easier to find them. So hopefully after they adjust to the channel changes, you kind of get used to where those things are at, and everybody will be in good shape.
A minor inconvenience for just a little while, hopefully.
It's minor. It really is. You get used to how those channels changes real fast.
Morgan Hall shot. Thought we were going to get our first bucket for Eminence there.
I tell you what, that was quick. That was right down, got the shot wide open, and I think that's what's going to happen. As soon as if you get a chance to put the ball up tonight, you need to get it.
I think Coach called that timeout, seeing something in the defense there, because right what he drew up worked perfect right here. All of the free throw line knocks it down.
Make those when you get them. Hit those.
I like Morgan's shoes, man. Those are cool. Again, we're close to the floor tonight, so I get to see some. Pay attention to some of these things that you don't normally get to see.
I like the Eels uniforms, too. The stripes on the side. Very cool. We're inside the tank.
Stevens, good pass down low. Shot up, just off the mark. But they fight for the rebound and get it again. Right now, Cloverdale just outworking Eminence. Crashing the offensive glass.
Yeah, 3 white jerseys underneath the basket that time, and they got outworked. They need to work harder at that. Get that rebound. Bring it down and protect it.
Kick out, three-pointer on the way. A little too strong. Another rebound. This shot up. No good. We had some substitutions come in there, too, after that last timeout. Angela Piper now in the game. Abby Walker also in for Cloverdale.
Got to be ready.
Again, passing that ball through the air. Ball fake bounce pass, Pete.
It's if you got to, yeah. You can't stress it enough. I know we've said it over and over again. Don't force it. Take your time over the back that time.
Yep. Bailey Stevens going to pick up her first foul. See Cloverdale fall back and elect to not press now.
Bailey gets her second.
Is that the second foul?
That'll be a second on her.
Lauren Meek checking into the game now for Cloverdale. Full of subs coming in. Eminence short-handed. They won't play a lot of different players. Only going to go maybe 6 deep. Courtney Owens is in the game for him. Having a little fun with the official there.
Got on him because he didn't jump out of the way at first.
He backed into one of the barriers. Yep. Here. It looked like it kind of hurt a little.
Couldn't get back far enough.
Cloverdale just doing a nice job working the basketball around, and pretty much every shot they've had tonight has either been a wide open jumper or from point blank range.
Talked about that team defense for the Eels.
There you go.
There is a steal right there. That's a good job.
Oh, Cloverdale comes out with it.
Good job of fighting for it.
Jump ball possession is going to belong to Eminence. So there you go. You win one on the defensive end. Get you the basketball coming back the other way.
Number 33, Wood, too, fighting for it. Coach's got to appreciate that. Take your time. Make a good pass.
Get it back out. Wood trying to penetrate.
There you go. Good bounce pass, just like you talked about, Sean.
Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. There's going to be a kicked basketball. It's going to stay this side.
They're going to get lucky on that one because another one of those passes that could have gone, could have been tipped away and stolen.
Call out a new play. Set things up here. Get it into the post. Another jump ball. And this one's going to go the other way.
Yeah, you can see they were trying to get, I think it was Smile coming around the side there. It looks like they were trying to give it go to her. Courtney Owens couldn't handle the ball that time.
Peyton Dorsetto walked the ball up. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. All guarding her. Looks to penetrate. Good pass there.
Going to get travel that time. Yep.
So turnover there. Lauren Meek guilty of the traveling violation.
You know, this year I've seen that call a lot. Nobody putting that ball down before they start to move that foot.
It's usually, when I see it, is a lot in the beginning of the season because you're coming out of open gyms and summer ball where there's not an official standing there and you're able to kind of get away with a few of those things. You get back into organized basketball, and there's a nice play there. Shania Woods on the board. 23-3. 5 seconds now. Fast jump shot, good if it goes.
Oh!
Off the mark. First quarter comes, and it goes in a flash. 23-3 your score. The Clovers leading in this one. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
Now we're getting killed on the boards. This is your territory, Grimson. Do your job.
Grimson. Hello? Oh, hi, honey. Al? All right. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Love. Pass it on from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to the Tank here at Eminence High School. At our second quarter brought to us by Endeavor Communications, your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. Also offering eForce Internet and eTV television, along with the eShield security and coming soon, wireless. Get into the wireless business there as a mobile carrier. They have nationwide covers. Got a Endeavor Communications doing a lot of good things for their customers.
Pretty much got the whole realm covered, don't they?
First quarter was all Cloverdale. They lead this one by 20 right now. But a lot of those points came early on, so Eminence doing a better job on defense. Drive right down the middle this time. Point blank range shot, no good. Nice block by one of the Eminence players. I think that was Morgan Page. Stay down here. It'll be Cloverdale basketball. Actually, they called a foul that time. JD Smile pick up her second foul. Jumper on the baseline off the mark. Winders with the rebound.
Good job of the, you don't see a lot of teams, they try to put it right back up there, but good job of kicking it back out and setting it up again. You get that right there.
Kimmy Winters now with 5 points in the game. Cloverdale had big first quarter. They were led by Bailey Stevens with 12 points. Eminence trying to get some good cuts to the basket. They come out with the basketball. This one going to be blocked on the baseline. They come down with another rebound. Smile with the ball.
There you go, wide open.
Runs right into the defense and tips it out of bounds. Job of blocking the basketball that time.
Yeah, Dorsett just came right over. She had her eyeball on that all the way.
Substitution going to take place on the other end. For 23, Jordan Teeters is going to come back into the game. We got to give a shout out tonight. We have a foreign exchange student from Thailand. Her name is Wia Thatchapan Boroboom. She said that her mother would be watching in Thailand all the way across the globe. We want to give a shout out to her mom, and I believe I'm going to do my best to pronounce this. Her name is Supaporn Boroboom.
Nice. So welcome to you, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. I hope you get to see your daughter play.
Yeah, there you go.
We get her out there, we'll get a close-up of her, show you who she is.
Something new we were talking about on our broadcast is we want to challenge our viewers. We want to challenge our viewers to get out and support your local high schools. Come out and see a game in person. We appreciate you tuning into our broadcast. We want you to continue to do so, obviously. But if you want a good, fun, family atmosphere event that you can come out to that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, come out and see one of these games in person.
Come out, get you a $1 hot dog, a $1 bag of popcorn, or whatever. It's a cheap night, and there's always a good game somewhere. And if you can't come into a place like this and enjoy the atmosphere of this gym is a great gym to see a game in, not a bad seat in the house,
Yeah, very cool.
Old school gyms. They got the stage at the end. It was one of those multi-purpose built, gymnasiums. But
I love the fact that the bleachers are complete concrete on both sides as well. They got us sitting down here on some wooden seats that came out of the old bleacher tops before they made the new ones. And those make for pretty good seats and obviously a great courtside view tonight.
We're down right on the bottom of the tank. We're the bottom feeders here tonight.
There we
go. Not sure what kind of fish that is, but
that's us.
We're the guppies.
This basketball is going to stay with Eminence. JD Smiles going to come back into the game. She's going to give Courtney Owens a break. So Eminence back to their original starting 5. And that's Smile, Hall, Wood, Morgan, and Teeters. We got a note that for Cloverdale they made a substitution and Mariah Hughey has come into the game.
Quick hands. Quick hands.
This one tipped away. So for Cloverdale, they have their starting 5 out there except for that one change. Mariah Hughey's in the game. Number 42.
Yeah, she's 5'11".
They try to cut again. They try to go over the top, unable to do so.
Just missed her. Good pass.
Wood.
There you go. Oh.
Thought she was calling bank there for a minute.
Pushing the ball. Cloverdale.
Wenders. Shot off the mark. Rebound. Back up. No good.
Good job of getting a rebound. Get down the floor. Beat that defense down.
Goes right through Bailey Stevens that time. No foul called either way. Bailey just gets up, takes the basketball back, and she's off and running the other way.
Oh, good
Beautiful.
pass.
Beautiful bounce pass that time to Haley Hand.
That is one way to beat the press, is to get down the floor before they're able to set up.
What's amazing is when she picked up the basketball in this end, she was the furthest person from that way. But she was one of the quickest ones down the court. Teeters tries to split the defense. Going to be out of bounds off the Clovers, and it'll stay down here for Eminence.
Wow, look at that. There's a replay of the Endeavor communication replay right there.
And that's what I was talking about. She catches the basketball underneath the bucket and beats everybody down the floor. That's one of those things that'll drive a coach nuts.
And gets the assist. Makes a great pass.
Try to bounce pass through the defense that time. It's another steal for Cloverdale. And Wea has checked into the game. Number 21, Wea Thatchapan. Bora Boone from Thailand. That shot's good. Haley Ham with another jumper. Haley comes in averaging 6 points per game, and that's what she's got right now. I would. Trying to create on her own. Winders with some quick hands. Kimmy goes the other way, and then she'll slow it up and get it over to Bailey Stevens. Winders, jump shot just inside the three-point arc. Boy, was that nice. Nothing but net on that one. 7 points now for Winders. Lead now 28. Trying to throw over the top.
Boy.
There's the trip. Peyton Dorsett.
Man, Dorsett hit the floor, too. Got their sneakers.
I think she's tough, though.
Tied up. She looks tough.
You mentioned the guns, and I don't think hitting the deck.
She looks tough.
Going to hurt too much there.
No. If it does, she's not going to show it. That's how tough she is.
They kick into the corner to Winders. She finds Stevens.
Oh, step back.
And, you know, that was Purdy right there.
Had a hand in the face, too, didn't she?
Did a good job of using her body to knock the defender off to get enough room. Little step back jumper. That's a senior leader right there for you. Been through some battles on the court.
You know, make some good passes here. Nice and easy.
Ham steps in the passing lane, going the other direction.
Oh, beautiful pass.
Makes a very unselfish basketball play. Could have very easily taken that one herself. That's how you make some friends.
Yeah, definitely. Dorsett, yeah, she appreciate that. It'll be a kicked ball.
I tried to force that one in there. Substitution is going to take place. Number 33 and number 21 are going to come into the game. Madison Smith and Angela Piper will come back in. That one tough for Wood to handle. Going to throw over the top to Steven. Look at that pass.
Little
count it.
Jump stop there.
I mean, I was threading the needle right over the top that time. That was a beautiful pass. Look how active these two guards are out top. Peyton Dorsett and Bailey Stevens are just wreaking havoc on defense. Age with 3, no good. Here comes Cloverdale the other way. Peyton with the basketball. Find a teammate, Madison Smith. Shot no good. But the second one put back up and in by Piper. So averages a little over 3 points per game off the bench here for Cloverdale. She's on the board now with 2. Another passing lane deflection. And a foul on the other end. It'll be on Shania Wood. You know, for Eminence, you got to go back to the 90s. That's where you're going to find some successful basketball teams. They have 4 sectional titles in school history. Those are from 95 to 99. And then 1 regional championship in 1999 as well. Eminence season ended last year. They went 1-20 on the season. They lost to Union in the sectional. The year before that, same exact record, same result. They lost to Union in sectional. That game a little bit closer, though. Coach trying to bring them back to prominence here. Eminence does not play a conference schedule. They're an independent. Timeout going to be taken by Cloverdale. A little over a minute to go here before the half. Stay tuned. Our halftime show will be headed your way.
Be a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. Again, our 30-second timeout's brought to us by eShield Security. You can monitor your security system on the go with Honeywell Total Connect remote services from your PC, tablet, or smartphone with an internet or wireless connection. Call 1-800-922-6677 today for a free on-site security quote. You got to like that. They come see you.
That's Endeavor E-Tex. It's service for your home and business. Kind of went through this a little bit earlier. You can give them a call at 1-877-542-9109. But I was amazed at what they offered on here, from operating system repairs to printer service. Online data backup, and there's just system installs. It's amazing. That's just, two or three of the lot of the group that they offer. So give them a call.
Lauren Meek now with the basketball. She'll bring it up for Cloverdale. They look down low to Hughie. Meek looking for a teammate. She'll get caught on her hip, and it'll be a double dribble. Substitution on for the Eminence Eels. Katie Donica has come into the game.
Wide open, hit that.
Off the mark. We are unable to track it down. Bailey Stevens will be coming the other way for Cloverdale. Good spacing by the offense again. Jump shot good. It's number 21, Angela Piper, again with the basket. So she's got 4 points now. We'll get a foul on Cloverdale. It's going to be against Stevens.
The student population at Eminence High School, K through 12, is approximately about 420 students. So you're talking about a very small high school.
High school, elementary, and middle school.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, everything. Yeah, just so.
Under 10 seconds to go here before the half. Wood knocks down that jumper.
Took one step too many.
Yep. Meek gets happy feet. So now Eminence with an opportunity to add some points here right before the half. 5 seconds to go. Wood makes a nice spin move in the lane. Shot goes up. She's going to get fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line. So nice job by her.
Great job. Chance to get some points on the board before the half.
Again, this is where, and I understand it's high school, but this is where college has that opportunity. You get hurt your freshman or sophomore year, you're allowed to redshirt.
Get 1 year.
If she was in the college game
redshirt
right now, she would technically only be a junior and still have another year to play.
I don't think kids want to redshirt high school, do they?
No, but on a medical level, I mean, for that,
I
for an
get that,
injury,
yeah.
you only play 1
I know,
year.
I get.
You're hurt right at the beginning of the next year, and you see the fact that, I mean, she's able to put the ball in the basket.
There'll be teams out there trying to redshirt, all sorts of kids.
Just to build one superpower.
Yeah, exactly.
43-6 your score at the half. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll recap some of the scores and show you some of the highlights from the first half. We'll be back.
Watch TV Everywhere is a value-added entertainment option which gives Endeavor television subscribers the ability to watch TV programs on their PC, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. When you subscribe to an Endeavor TV package, you receive select TV programming that is available in that package free of charge. You can view Watch TV Everywhere program just about anywhere. All you need is an internet or Wi-Fi connection. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about Watch TV Everywhere.
It's over. You kidding me? Touchdown! Let's go!
Do your stuff.
Okay, people, you know the drill. Canned foods only, guys.
Sometimes you gotta live what you believe, open your arms, cause that's where it starts. Right here with you and with me. What the world needs now is love.
Generosity. Pass it on.
A little help from up above. Faith to me.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Enjoy the freedom of independent living with Endeavor's medical alert system. Contact emergency help or a loved one directly through the water-resistant two-way voice pendant. It's as easy as pressing a button to call for help in and around your home. The medical alert system is easy to use and connects directly to your landline telephone. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications, we help protect what you cherish most.
It's halftime here at Eminence High School, inside the tank, for the Endeavor East Shield halftime show. Petey, first half of basketball came and went. We wondered if things may get a little bit out of hand. Right now, it's a 37-point lead. It's 43-6, and Cloverdale's defense just way too much there in the first quarter, especially when they brought the press.
Yeah,
that's where the lead got built. And since then, Eminence just struggling to find shots.
Yeah, not making, again, I think, and it doesn't make for a fun basketball, I can tell you that, but slowing it down and making, and just taking your time, again, making it as ugly as you can and as low scoring as you can frustrate a team. And, but if you can make them play your way, you may be able to get yourself, a few more points on the board. At this point, I don't think there's a way they can come back from this first half. It's 37 points is a lot of points to make up.
It really is,
even with the 3-point play. But you can still make it respectable. Get out there, make some better passes. Taking care of that turnovers was a big factor in that first half, and I don't know how many they had. I felt like they cleaned it up in the second quarter a little bit, but turnovers were big. And if they can take care of those, maybe they can get themselves back in here again a little bit more respectable.
I completely agree. I would like to see them do exactly what you're saying, but I would like to see some pass fakes before you pass, maybe take advantage of that. A back cut, you fake coming out, back cut, try to get some things going to the bucket that way, because Cloverdale's still being very aggressive on the defensive end. Maybe some even shot fakes. If you can find a way to get the ball down low in the post or even – at the free throw line, a shot fake, you will probably get these girls in the air right now because they're jumping at everything. Get yourself to the free throw line a little bit where you can drum up some points there, and maybe by the end of this, get this thing down to where maybe it's a 20-point loss or a 25-point loss where, it's not a 37-point deficit or larger by the time, this thing ends.
Yeah.
Scoring in the first half on the side of Eminence, they have 6 points total as a team. Shania Wood has 5 of those. The lone senior, really, you hate to say out on an island right now, but she kind of is. She's the one person doing the scoring right now. The other one came from the free throw line. Morgan Hall added that point. On the other side of the court, it's our X factor tonight, and boy, has she made a difference. Bailey Stevens, 16 points, 12 of those coming in the first half. And when she wasn't scoring in the second half, she was still defending well and dropping dimes. And I wish we had some of those plays to show you, but we do not. There was definitely the one for me was when she got knocked down on the floor, didn't get the call for taking the charge, gets up, gets the rebound, and beats everybody down the court the other way except for one of her teammates. Nice bounce pass for the score.
She could have taken it in herself too. This Cloverdale team is very sharing of the basketball, and we've seen a couple plays where the lead person could have just taken it right in, but they've stopped. They've made that extra pass. And, it's good to see that. And I think in the long run, that's just going to help that team out.
Absolutely. For Cloverdale, again, trying to build on that 4-3 season they got going right now, trying to get to 5 wins on the season. They are well on their way tonight. We're going to step aside. There's a little over 4 minutes here before halftime, so if you're watching us live online, it'll be a little bit of a break here as we run some commercials from the sponsors. And then in TV land, we'll be back in 30 seconds, a minute, something like that? That's the magic of TV. We'll be back right after this.
That sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
But a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow. Are you a fan of exciting action, great sporting atmosphere, and good displays of sportsmanship?
I am definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value. Are you a fan of amazing spirit, incredible drama, and affordable ticket prices?
I'm definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value.
Would it be okay if I sat here?
Is she serious? Whatever. New girl.
Reaching out. Pass it on.
So don't you bring me
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications. We protect what you cherish most.
Welcome back here. Start of the third quarter at Eminence High School. Brought to us again by our sponsors, Endeavor eShield Security Solutions, 1-800-922-6677. They even have the medical alert devices, Pedro. A little bit of everything for you. Tonight, Wood with the basketball. The Eels right now trailing in this one by 37. Teeter going to get tied up. It's going to be possession going to Cloverdale. That was Laura Worthington that time. Doing a good job on the defensive end. If you're watching this live online, the rebroadcast will be December 11th through the 16th at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. on
nice.
ETV.
Sorry
Channel
about that,
3.
but, man, that was a pretty shot.
That's Stevens again?
Mm-hmm.
Did she call bank on that?
Nope.
But she
Nothing
banked
but net.
I looked up and caught the tail end of that one, but it looked pretty.
Oh, how about that one?
Wood going to rain one in from downtown. She's got 8 points now in the game.
There you go. Like to hear the talking down on the floor. Girls still communicating.
And still fighting.
Still playing hard. Yeah, that's very respectable.
That's one thing that sometimes you just don't get, depending on where you go and what's going on, going to be a violation here or a foul. Sometimes, and you hate to see it, you see girls give up, or even boys in the boys' game where they kind of give up and they quit a little bit. You love to see a player take pride in their school, the name across the front of that jersey, and the respect, especially for the history. This shot off the mark, and here comes Eminence. So getting a couple of stops down on this end. Get some offense going on the other. Peter back to Wood. Ooh. Going to Morgan. Some offense.
Well, Cloverdale gets right in your face, don't they?
Top to Hall. All with a nice move, lost the basketball. Got a little bit ahead of herself that time, and she had it twice right there where if she'd just been able to hold on to it, she was going to have a nice open attempt at a basket.
Yeah, she came down the floor, and Woods gave her a little pep talk there. Said, good job, nice try, get it next time. Good leadership.
Going to be a violation, an offensive foul, I believe. They're going to get Winders here. They do.
Winders not happy about it.
If we look at Winders and Bailey Stevens, the two players that we highlighted in our pregame show, and they've highlighted themselves with their play here tonight. They're just looking at what Coach kind of sent us about them. Nice move there, and that's what I was talking about with Morgan Hall a minute ago. But to complete my thought, Bailey Stevens is a 4-year varsity player, Putnam County Player of the Year last year, averaged almost 13 points per game. Jumper on the baseline off the mark. Stevens tracks down the rebound. The 3.77 GPA, great student, looking at playing basketball at the D3 level. Awesome. Some little side story there on Bailey Stevens. For Kimmy Winders, same thing. The junior guard, both scoring and rebounding, has went up this year. She's currently 3rd in the West Central Conference in both categories. 3-sport varsity player with basketball, softball, and volleyball. Brings a lot of energy on the floor.
Stevens and Winders, I can see both of those girls playing at the next level. I even like the way the junior Peyton Dorsett has been playing here tonight.
The shot.
Oh, how about
good
that?
Again, another 3 for Shania Wood. She's got 6 points.
Making it rain.
In the third quarter. That's the total amount of points that Eminence had in the entire first half. So maybe, just maybe, what we were talking about is rubbed off a little bit. No, we can't take credit for it. Those are just some pretty jump shots.
Yeah, it's a fantastic job. She's finding herself open outside that 3-point line. If nobody right in the face, take them.
Full timeout, 45-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back here to Eminence High School on Endeavor Communications. 45-14 your score. Eminence, 8 points already here in the quarter. That's big for them because they only had 6 points in the entire first half. Hit a couple of threes back-to-back. Coach called a timeout and said no, and Bailey Stevens comes right back at it again. She's now got 20 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, Coach Langdon for the Cloverdale Clovers there, he called a timeout after seeing that second 3-pointer.
Stevens, baseline jumper, knocks it down.
Good block out, but, man, she is tough.
And I've seen them tighten up a little bit this year. They could have very well called a foul on that because they are allowing the shooter to come down now before that block out happens.
You could tell that that bothered Stevens a little bit, too. You can see her grimace just a little bit as she came down. So you can understand why they're making that call now. Easy to wreck your ankle, coming down like that.
We're going to call a traveling violation on Wood. I think she wanted the foul. A little bit of contact before that. The official's done a good job tonight, though, really, of calling both things evenly both ways and being consistent. Stevens tries to come down with a rebound. It's going to be out of bounds off of her and belong to Eminence. And this coverage brought to you by Endeavor Communications. Got a full slate of games headed your way. It's basketball season. I'll show you when we're going to be back in the area again just a little bit. A
lot of great people over there. Endeavor. We've got a chance to meet, get to know.
Marcy and Ralph both here tonight.
Yep.
A little bit of tailgating going on before the game as people came in. They were passing out information on their services, had some popsicles out there, again, passing those out.
Backpacks.
One of the gentlemen that was here tonight, Dean Cooper, he was part of the 73 conference champions here at Eminence High School. So, you know, they come to school in these schools that we're covering for you, and they graduate and they go on, they work for Endeavor. And they get to come back.
Stay a part of their community. Boy, I tell you what, that would look good too.
Shot off the mark. Rebound by Wood.
Somebody's got to help.
She'll be tackled by Winders. Shania working hard out there. She really is.
Yeah, definitely.
Handling the scoring load tonight. Got 11 points. 11 of the team's 14 points. The lone senior. Got good post position down there, and Paul missed her.
Corner, there you go.
Shot short.
You know, you feel like that Eminence is just missing that one other shooter. You know, somebody who needs to just step up and who can make those shots from the outside like that to keep them in these games.
And Pete, it's tough. It really is. You have 420 total students from your kindergarten all the way through high school. There's a big block. I mean, that really limits the numbers of girls.
Exactly.
Because that's total. That's boys and girls.
And Cloverdale has 3 separate schools, you know. So they do. I think they have like a kindergarten through something. Then they have a middle school. Then they have a high school. I don't know how big Cloverdale is. Looks like we got a timeout.
Injury down on the floor. Good time to look at our upcoming schedule, and here it is. We're going to have Cascade versus Cloverdale. That's a varsity doubleheader. Both of these games coming your way on January 16th and January 30th are both varsity doubleheaders, which means we'll have the girls' varsity game first, the boys' varsity game immediately following. Those games will be available live online at mtcsports.net. We're hoping, as long as we can get all that set up. Otherwise, you can definitely always watch the replays on Endeavor Communications Channel 3, and you hear the crowd applauding. Player being helped off the floor. I believe that's number 10. That's Laura Worthington. So one of the starters for Cloverdale. That's one of the things sometimes that you worry about when you get into these games where you have a bigger lead, is you hate to lose a starter when you're winning a basketball game by 35 points. But you're also earlier in your season, and you're trying to get these girls to gel, so you can understand why you're playing them. It's easy for us to sit on the sideline over here as not part of the coaching staff and say, you know, maybe she shouldn't be in the game. But you've got to play through those things.
It's good to see her walk off the floor. She took a seat in the back row. I'm sure they're going to take a look at her knee or ankle or whatever they think it might be. And hopefully that young lady will be just fine and be able to get back out and play a little more.
A shot good by Abby Walker. That's her first point of the night. Second free throw in and out. Eminence comes out with the basketball. Patient. Working on the offensive end. Definitely Eminence doing a lot better job of taking care of the basketball.
In the second half here, big time. The pressure has been down.
Shot off the mark. Rebound. You got Courtney Owens in there fighting for an offensive rebound for Eminence. That'll keep the basketball at this end. You get yourself another possession. Wood looking for a teammate. Not a lot of movement. Morgan Hall has no choice but to go down low, get it, and then just run it out of there. Wood, the Hall, jumper on the baseline.
Oh!
Banks it in.
That kissed the glass from the top.
That might be one of the toughest angles to bank one in, but boy, that thing was dead on the money.
It's got to be.
Got a foul down here on Eminence. It's going to go against J.D. Smile. There you go. Look at that one. Way up high on the backboard. They'll by our crew to catch that replay. Throw this one in. It's actually, they throw it right back out of bounds, so a turnover for Cloverdale. It's the other tough thing as a coaching staff. When your team's up big, sometimes they let up a little bit. And you have to walk that fine line of respect. You don't want to completely humiliate the team that you're playing against, but you also want to see your team play the right way and not make mental mistakes like that.
They got to play the right way, and they got to keep it going. Boy, that was a beautiful turnaround.
A little hook shot for Wood.
Yeah.
8 points in the quarter, 13 points in the game.
But, yeah, you're right.
Jumper on the baseline. A little too strong. Rebounded by Cloverdale. Slapped away by Wood. And Eminence has a fast break opportunity. Hall up, off the mark, rebounded and put right back up and in. And that's Paige Morgan. So the freshman thrust into the starting lineup tonight. Averages 4 points off the bench. She's got 2 points now. 3-pointer on the way.
Whoa, how about that?
Count it for Abby Walker.
Nice. You like that last name, don't you?
I do. It's familiar in these parts. Knocked out of bounds.
Good-looking shot by one of our new camera helpers here tonight. Beta, I did not get her last name, but she's from Eminence here.
Morgan Hall looking for a teammate. Finds one. Wea unable to handle the pass. It'll be out of bounds. Cloverdale basketball. 16 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter.
Coach Langdon yelling it out, making sure his girls know that what time they got to work with. Counting it down for them.
Gonna get a traveling violation there.
Yep.
Otherwise, it'd have been another bucket for Abby. A little over. It says 3.6. Our scoreboard doesn't do that. So we got 4 seconds on the clock. Nia Wood with a chance to put it up. Will it go? Oh. Line driver off the front of the rim. 53-20, your score after 3. Fourth and final quarter headed your way right after the break.
Hey, check it out.
When it gets cold, feels like the end. There's no place to go, you know I won't give in. No, I won't give in. Keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it.
Endeavor eTex provides outstanding IT and computer-related services for your home or business. Whether you need a simple home PC tune-up or a large-scale network installation for your business or your municipality, Endeavor eTex is your final destination for all of your IT needs. Maintenance agreements are available and services open to members and non-members alike. Call 1-877-524-9109 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
Your fourth and final quarter here from Eminence High School is brought to us by Endeavor eTex IT Services. It can help you with all your computer and technology needs, available to Endeavor members and the general public. eTex offers everything from simple home printer setup, PC diagnostics, or malware removal, large-scale network development, network security, data backup storage, and disaster recovery for businesses and municipalities. Good work down here on the offensive end. Cloverdale crashing the glass, getting multiple opportunities. Walker, 3, book it.
That's good.
There's something in the last name. It just must be in the last name because I like to fire from the three-point range. The difference between Abby and I is she's making them right now, and mine would probably be bricks.
You haven't seen a shot you haven't liked, right?
That's exactly right. Block down here by Winders. Here comes Cloverdale again. Bailey Stevens drops it off. Walker, another point. Did not score in the first half, and right now she's got 9 points here in the second half. 5 points already in the fourth quarter. Pete, I think it's important to note as a confidence builder for Eminence, they won the third quarter, 14-10. And sometimes it's those little battles that you got to start with as building blocks.
You can go back and you can point that out to them.
And Eminence already shorthanded, and Taja Davis is out with an injury. On the sideline, athletic director here in Eminence said she was on crutches today. What a save and a nice play there. Give me Winders the benefit of a beautiful pass from Peyton Dorsett.
Now, I think Cloverdale's student enrollment from their, and I'm not sure if it goes from freshman up to senior, I think that's just under 400. I've been looking for it.
For the high school?
Yeah, so when you think about that, that's a big difference.
More of a, and you hate to call it a talent pool, but more of a pool to pull from.
Exactly.
To find talent.
Exactly.
I guess that's a better way to word it.
Yep.
Winder steps in front of the passing lane, gets the steal. Pass ahead. And so it was the opposite way the last time down the court. This time, Winders the Dorsett returns the favor. Peyton now in double figures with 10. They try to go cross court. Morgan Hall. Her effort is going to get a turnover. Eminence with the opportunity to score, and there's going to be a foul. So credit Morgan Hall that time, not giving up on the play, staying with it defensively. All over the court. Oh, to be young again.
There's that lay-in right there. Check out the save. Toss it back, and good job. I think that was Dorsett, wasn't it, that saved that?
Dorsett on the save on the pass to Winders, and then Winders rewarded
there you go.
The next time down the court.
Yeah.
I would now with 14 points in the game. Substitutions taking place. Hall's going to get a break for her efforts. Katie Donica is going to come back in. The other, and it's Lauren Meek and Madison Smith that checked into the game, along with Mariah Hughey. Find Walker. She's going to let it go. Didn't even set her feet that time. Still almost knocked it down. Meek in the lane.
I think she's
going to get her for travel.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. You know, as she drove in, it was almost like the defenders backed up, and you get excited. You get happy feet sometimes like that because you're like, this is going to be one of the easier buckets I've seen tonight.
Yeah, yeah. That in the guys' game, you know, last week, we were down here. The young guys found himself so wide open. I think it just shocked him on how wide open he was, and he just missed that little hopper.
That pass on the ground, Teeter couldn't handle it. Meek going the other way. Good pass to Dorsett, 3 on its way.
Oh, not enough.
Off the mark.
Nice fight for the ball that time.
Hughey and Donica. Or it'll be Eminence's basketball. Possession arrow now flipped back over to Cloverdale.
5 juniors on this Cloverdale girls basketball team.
So young in their own right.
And they're getting their own, they're getting playing time. So, you know, the future looks bright for them. They only have 1 freshman and 1 sophomore. So they're building something right there. You know, that next year, you know, this team probably just, you know, it's going to be fun to see what they can actually do this year and next year.
Dever East Shield. Security Solutions is our sponsor, 1-800-922-6677. We want to read a little excerpt, though, if we could, about Endeavor Medical Alert. Help your loved one live independently with Endeavor Medical Alert. Contact your loved one or call emergency help 24/7 through the wireless two-way voice pendant. System's easy to use and works with your landline telephone. Medical Alert is available to Endeavor members and the general public, so give them a call at the number we just told you, and you see it there on your screen. Get another for a free on-site quote again.
Basic monitoring starts as low as $24.95 a month. Got somebody you're worried about? Perfect.
Allow them to live independently. I know that.
We've actually installed these things before, and I know exactly how it makes a person feel after they have it. A little relief when they want to go outside, maybe just to get the mail or something.
That two-way voice is a huge feature to have.
It
Good
is.
inbounds play here from Eminence.
It really is. It allows a person, if something does happen and they are not, even if they're outside of their house, if they're within that range, they can talk back and forth to somebody, and there's nothing more, comforting than know that somebody's talking to you, telling you that help's on the way.
Well, the other thing about it, too, is not all the time when people fall is it an emergency.
No.
It can become an emergency if they can't get help. But the nice feature about the two-way voice is to say, yes, my door is locked. Please please ask them to not kick it in. There is a key underneath a rock outside. Or just call my daughter, my son.
That's a great point. Oh, kick it out. There you go.
And now back to basketball.
Boom. How about that?
Three-pointer on the way. That's Paige Morgan. He's got 5 points now in the basketball game.
Nice shot by Paige.
62-25. Walker. Free lane to the bucket.
Yeah, two open.
Misses the layup. Nia Wood coming the other way for Eminence. Wood. Sometimes, you knock down one, you try to get it right back to that shooter again. Good swing. Shot on the way. A little too strong that time, and Smith will corral the rebound. A little over 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Second time we've been to Eminence High School here in the tank.
Oh, great pass and good shot.
Right, Hugie that time uses good footwork inside.
You know what was nice about that she did not put the ball down on the floor like so many kids will do, and that's how you get it knocked away or stolen.
Yeah, you allow the defense to recover. She went right up with it.
Boom, caught it, turned, shot it.
Hey, you rhymed too.
I've been working on that.
Evidently.
I don't know.
Pete Gastro's Christmas rap album headed your way.
I guess so.
Look for it on our website.
That would be one ugly rap album.
Left-handed jumper on this side, no good. Meek comes away with a steal, though.
He said, I want it back. Oh, what a pass.
Yugi missed, goes right back up, and she'll be fouled.
This is definitely a different look when you're down this close to the floor. Now I know why the announcers like to be like that, because, well, you really see exactly what that passer is looking at when she throws it, Great.
You get the free throw line. First one off the mark. Trying to add to her point totals tonight. Got to see Mariah in volleyball. Knocks the second attempt down. 3 points now for Mariah. What a smile. Smile scoreless here tonight. Shot off the mark by Hall. Peter lets it fly.
Oh.
No good. Good hustle that time by Smile, trying to keep it in bounds for her team.
It's one of those ones, again, where you like to see her pull it back down before you take that shot. Maybe dribble once and just get yourself set. Nobody's in your face.
Walker going to let it fly.
Boom.
And she's got another one. That is 3 threes here in the second half for Abby Walker.
Abby Walker drilled it.
That shooting touch will definitely earn you some more playing time.
That's for sure.
Shot long. Dorsett tracks down the rebound, and Cloverdale's got some numbers coming this way.
Good pass.
Finds Madison Smith. That one tipped. Walker tracks it down, almost double dribbles. Good job there keeping it alive.
Oh, stolen away.
Nye Wood heading the other way now. Stop. Shot no good.
Oh, Dorsett just too tall down there. Tips it to herself.
Shot by Meek. Off the mark. Now Eminence will bring it back. You know, we were talking about Abby Walkerman to go just a freshman. Having a big game here tonight. 12 points. Shot off the mark, and Cloverdale head the other way. I believe she's the third Clover to reach double figures in this one. 68-25 your score.
About 30 seconds left.
Little floater in the lane by Smile that time, unable to get it to go. But I like the shot. Clock ticks down on this one.
Looks like they're trying to get up to the Smith senior.
Shot off the mark. Now Eminence maybe with one last opportunity to put some points on the board here. Wood up, no good. Fights for a rebound. She's going to be fouled. They're not in the bonus, so it'll be an out-of-bounds play with 2 seconds left. But an opportunity to run a good set right here.
Perfect time to do your little inbounds play. Get your basket here right at the buzzer. Watch this. Oh, it's going to be tied up. Oh!
And no good. That was the longest 2 seconds of my life right there.
Great job by Madison Smith there to tie it up. I'm sorry.
68-25, your final score. Stay tuned. We got a post-game show headed your way. We'll wrap up the final scores and name our player of the game. We'll be back with more right after this.
Watch TV Everywhere is a value-added entertainment option which gives Endeavor television subscribers the ability to watch TV programs on their PC, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. When you subscribe to an Endeavor TV package, you receive select TV programming that is available in that package free of charge. You can view Watch TV Everywhere program just about anywhere. All you need is an internet or Wi-Fi connection. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about Watch TV Everywhere.
Everybody needs a helping hand. Take a look at your fellow man and tell me what can I do today.
Hey, let me get that for you.
Everybody needs a helping out. If that ain't what it's all about, tell me what.
Thank you, young man.
What can I
No problem.
What can I do today?
Courtesy. Pass it on.
I got it.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
They hand there he goes. He's got a hole. Touchdown.
Here we go.
Steal. Run out.
Throw down to second base. Tag applied. Payoff hit.
He finds Richardson.
Strike 3 call.
It's good if it goes.
Not an over. People still got people in. Count it.
Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications. We protect what you cherish most.
Welcome back one final time to the Tank here at Eminence High School. It's part of our post-game show brought to us by Endeavor E-Tex. Visit them online at weendeavor.com. Sean Walker, Pete Gastro here to wrap things up for you. Petey, it ended up being a much better basketball game there in the second half. It was a 37-point lead at halftime. There was only 6 points on the board scored by Eminence. They finished with 25, a much better effort both offensively and defensively for them.
Taking care of the ball and a little bit of that pressure that Cloverdale was bringing in the first half. They pulled off in the second half, and that allowed the shooters for Eminence to get out there and actually put some shots down.
Only 3 players in the scoring column for Eminence. They were led by Shania Wood, their senior guard, with 15 points, and then Morgan Hall and Paige Morgan, both with 5 points apiece, and that's how you get to your 25-point total. On the other side of the court, a lot of players chipping in. You had 3 in double figures. Peyton Dorsett had 10. Abby Walker off the bench with 12, just a freshman. Some sharp shooting there with 3 threes in the second half. Kimmy Winders, our impact player, had 9 points, but a lot of steals and good rebounding as well. You had 6 points from Haley Ham, 2 from Worthington, who we saw go down with an injury and didn't see her come back, so hopefully she'll be okay. And then Mariah Hugie had 3, and Angela Piper with 4. And our player of the game tonight, the leading scorer for the Cloverdale Clovers with 22 points, Bailey Stevens.
Definitely. She had one heck of a game. She's a go-getter, offensively and defensively. She knows where the ball's at. She knows how to screen well. She knows how to get open, and when she gets a chance to put it up, she makes it.
Again, coverage here for Endeavor High School. We'll be back January 16th and January 30th. We got some varsity doubleheaders in both of those games, with the girls' game getting kicked off first, the boys' game getting kicked off second. You enjoy the coverage, make sure you call Endeavor and let them know. Tell them you want to see more. We'll come down. We'll keep doing as many games for them as they can bring to you. It's been an MTC Sports production presented by Endeavor Communications.